everyone, it's Mika, and today I'm bringing to you a generalized reading for all my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of January 30th until February 5th. Just want to put out there that these are for entertainment purposes only. However, I hope the messages that came to me through Spirit are helpful and beneficial to you. So let's get in. To start off, the week of January 30th to February 5th is the week where both Venus, followed by Mercury, a couple days later, they will both be going direct. They are both currently, as I'm filming this, retrograde. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with astrology or really don't pay any mind to it, a retrograde phase is basically when a planet appears to be going backwards from the Earth's point of view. It's really not, but it's definitely backtracking and going, how should I say, in reverse through the signs. Meaning, if, say for instance, Mercury started off in, I forget what sign it is in right now, so I apologize. If it starts off in, say, Aquarius, when it goes retrograde, during the retrograde phase, it may leave Aquarius and go back to Capricorn, which is the sign that comes directly before Aquarius. And depending on how long, what degree it was at before it backtracked into the other sign, it may stay there for the entire retrograde phase, or it may only stay there for a couple of days. It just depends, okay? And during a Mercury retrograde, you might experience more scheduling conflicts, cancellations, lost things, keys, documents, you name it. But on the positive side, a Mercury retrograde phase is wonderful for organizing, getting your files together, getting your office together, revisiting old projects. I mentioned in another video that I did that I am a freelance writer and author, and I have been working on I've been working on 2 children's manuals, and one of them was sent to me from my editor because I had submitted it before the Christmas holiday season, and it just came back to me for some minor revisions that needed to be done. But those are some of the things that you can do during a Mercury retrograde that it's actually good to do, to revise things and double check and fix them. And the same goes for Venus retrograde, but Venus, instead of communications, ruling communications, it rules beauty, love, and money. So during this time, you may have noticed that maybe there may have been a few hiccups with your money. Maybe it's been a little bit more difficult for you to find, if you're a freelancer, or you run your own business, it may be difficult to bring in more clients during this time, or just finding extra side hustles, whatever the case may be. You may have been visited by ghosts of relationships past. And not just romantic relationships, but friendships that you may have forgotten all about, lost contact with. You may have reconnected with some of those people. And also in terms of beauty, it may impact people different ways. It's not a good time during a Venus retrograde to try anything new, like a new haircut or wardrobe or surgery that is supposed to enhance your beauty. Oh no, you do not want to do that during a Venus retrograde. And thankfully, like I said, during this week of January 30th, Venus will be going direct. And then towards the end of the week, Mercury will be following suit and going direct too. So that's what I wanted to, just touch upon during this week, astrologically speaking. I want to say there's also a new moon coming up during this week, but I cannot for the life of me remember what particular day it falls on. I want to say the 5th, but do not quote me on that. All right. So Capricorns, and I am a fellow Capricorn myself, Sun. So let's get into this. First card is the World card. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. And I love hearing this in any type of reading for anyone. This card is representing a time of completion and achievement. You may be coming to the end of some type of journey, some type of phase where you were working something out. Major hardships may have been going on, but now that is all coming to an end. In terms of personal relationships, people that are born overseas or live at a distance may come into your life. You may form new love relationships or great friendships. If you're single and still looking, invest some time in online dating services or ask your friends to set you up. This would be a great time to just put the news out there and start manifesting that ideal partner or relationship that you've always wanted, or friendship as well, because we all need those in our lives. You don't need to have a whole crowd of friends, but it is important to have that small tribe of close friends that you can count on and rely on through thick and thin. In terms of career and money, it's an outstanding time for money. And see, this coincides with Venus going direct and as well as Mercury. They both go hand in hand, honestly, when it comes to attracting, money that you earn from a job, or from a gig or some type of business. They definitely go hand in hand. So you want Mercury and Venus to be in strong position when you're trying to, earn money that particular way. Inheritances, investments, property, money that you earn from that will definitely go well during this particular week. Things may pop off that you've been waiting for, again, because of the delays during the retrogrades, but now they will start to move forward, dear Capricorn. And the next card, the wish card. Yes, your heart's desire is ready to come true, my dear Capricorns. And that is wonderful. Daydreams could become a reality. What your heart has been trying to manifest can start to finally come into fruition. And what is it that you want? Feel your emotions as you visualize. See them. Believe them. And don't be hung up on them coming true constantly. Visualize and let it go. Visualize, but just let it go. All right? Don't hold on to it. Set it off so it can come true. In terms of personal relationships, wishes, you can write your wishes down on pink or red paper, or you can use pink or red ink if you don't have that colored paper, and place it inside your wallet. Remember, if you're asking for a past lover, which I don't necessarily agree with, however, I do believe that some people were meant to reconnect after a break, absolutely, but it's not guaranteed for everyone, because sometimes certain people need to leave your life so someone better can come along. But if you're trying to, ask for someone from the past to come into your life, which may have already happened during the retrograde, this may happen during this particular time as well. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm just saying it's a possibility if you want it to happen. But just be mindful. Don't see your relationship through rose-colored glasses. Think about all the bad stuff as well as the good stuff, and then evaluate your decision. In terms of career and money, again, your ideal job might be coming through. Your business might finally kick off that you've been working very hard to achieve. Those things may start to finally take shape during this week, and I am excited for you. Absolutely. Again, it's not guaranteed for everybody, but I want nothing but the best for all my signs. So when I have positive readings like this, I get really, really happy, because that just means that there's going to be more people out there living up their true potential and living the life that they've always wanted, and that makes me happy. This next card is know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Represents protection, this card. There's always going to be some type of danger out there in the world. This card therefore warns of possible hazards or threats. That's why I always say use caution and use common sense. If, for instance, you were in a relationship with someone who was very bad for you, who was toxic, Why would you want them back into your life? Why? Seriously, think about that. Why would you want more of that? I don't care if they said that they've changed. Why would you want to open yourself up for that possibility of repeating the same crap? Just saying. Surrounding yourselves with relationships at this time, there might be quarrels, there might be confrontations that are upsetting. Again, this reading may not speak to everybody, but if it's speaking to you, just be forewarned and protect yourself. Okay? And some relationships may end at this time. And that's okay. If somebody needs to leave your life, let them. Because they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it to free you up. Okay? So just go with it. Again, in terms of career and money, caution. Be careful in who you trust. All right? Don't listen to malicious gossip. Do your own thing, Capricorn. All right? The haters are going to hate. Let them do that. Don't let them drag you down. Be prepared that someone could try and take your job. It's always a possibility, but you know what? When it comes to jobs, you can always get another one. Seriously, you can always manifest another job. But with the next job, if it comes down to that, manifest something that you really want, that you really enjoy, so that when you're doing it, it doesn't feel like work, or it doesn't feel like hard work. It's fun. What I do is fun. I'm a writer. I'm a content creator. I'm also a social worker, but I've stepped back from doing that. And when I do these readings for people, I approach them the same way that I used to when I used to do my one-on-ones with my teens and my adults. I'm just trying to help you. That's all. So don't shoot the messenger. All right? I'm just telling you this stuff so that you can better prepare. That's all. Don't live in fear. Goodness, no. And if you're a type of person who's anxious, I'm not telling you this to scare the crap out of you. I'm telling you this so that you can just be open to what may come your way this week. But, you know, again, take it with a grain of salt. You still have two very positive and powerful cards coming into play for you, all right? So don't let this scare you. Never that. Never that. And then this final card is flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. You are right there, Capricorn. Abundance is coming your way, and be grateful for what you already have. Don't be one of those people who's constantly looking on social media, because while I love social media, it can also make you feel kind of crappy if you allow it to. And don't allow it to. Don't get hung up on other things and other blessings that other people are getting. Count your own damn blessings. Seriously, count your own blessings. And even if you're watching this video and you're in a rather low place, I guarantee you can still count 5 blessings on your hand. I can count them right now. I'm thankful for the home that I live in. I'm thankful for my comfortable ass bed. I'm thankful for the health that I'm able to get up and walk and be active. I'm thankful for these opportunities to use social media the way that I'm using it. I'm thankful that I've been able to pursue my dreams, that I've walked away from toxic employment and toxic work environments. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Life is too short to be working for companies and people that don't value you and don't respect you. All right? So be grateful for what you have, because I know that you have blessings. All right? Even if it just means that you woke up today with the strength to carry on. These flowers are tokens of love, recognition, sympathy, and consolation. They bring warmth, understanding, and cheer. They absolutely do. The only job of a flower is to be pretty. How awesome is that? This card represents strong love. If someone is on your mind and constantly thinking about you, and you keep going over past conversations or messages received, this card smiles favorably on the outcome and offers good solutions, happy reunions, and wishes coming true. So again, Capricorn, this could very well be pointing to partnering up with a past partner, whether it be romantic or business. It does not have to mean a love relationship. It could for you, but for another Cappy out there, it could mean going back to an old job. And if you enjoyed working for someone in the past, but you left for whatever reason, this might be the time to start working for them again. You might be working in a different capacity though. You may not be full-time. You might be doing contract work or part-time. You might not even be going back to an old company, but you might be at a new company. And guess what? Your old coworker might be joining the force, or your old supervisor might be joining the force. You don't know. There's all sorts of opportunities and outcomes that this card is representing. Okay? I can't see into everybody's individual life. I wish I could, but I can't. But just know that these cards, you know, they represent, yes, certain meanings, but nothing is all ever bad and nothing is ever all good either. There's always balance in life. And as far as career and money goes, there could be new projects and fulfillments of dreams, which has been the whole theme of this first row of cards, okay? So I'm loving what these cards are saying to you right now, Cappy. So we're going to move on. The next card is the Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. Don't hide, Capricorn. You have a lot to offer people. Like I always say, the haters are going to hate. Do your thing and be courageous. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and they show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and who they are, and they trust the timing of their true nature. And you're being called to do the same, Capricorn. Step up. Step up. It's your time. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. Time to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature with the world around you. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. There's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is readying itself to express. Let it inform you. You may have been taught that it's safer to keep your light hidden and your voice small, to hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. Well, guess what? This card is saying, fuck that noise. The Courageous Peony is here to remind you that it's safe to embody all of who you truly are. It's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. And I apologize for the cursing to some people who do not like cursing, but I tell you what, with me, sometimes curse words express the truth that you feel inside better than anything else. So while I'm not one of those people that likes to curse every other word, no, to me that's kind of, you know, that I don't like that. It's too ratchet. But sometimes a curse word or two or three sprinkled in there with other words is that's your best bet. Okay? So if you don't want to hear curse words, I'm sorry. I try not to do it excessively on this channel, but you will hear them. But the point of this card is to remind you that it's safe to embody who you truly are, and it's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. So start doing that, Capricorn, because you getting the green light from the universe this week. Do it. Next, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Abso-freaking-lutely. I can't talk to you. You're the artist of your life, Cappy, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Yes, your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain. You'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. And this card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. And the next card is the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. And it's also energy of the Pleiades. Abso-freaking-lutely. There are new creations that want to be born. Beauty that's yearning to be woven. New consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness, and do your bit of weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. It's true. I think it's because, and I'm not going to harp on the U.S. educational system, but you've got to notice that when you're in the younger grades, it's all about play and daydreaming and being, bringing your art to life. And then slowly but surely, that all kind of gets squeezed out of the curriculum. And, you're more ushered into being forced to memorize stuff instead of being creative. And that to me is just, it's not helpful. It's harmful to human beings. We need to have creative outlets. We all have something creative to give, whether it's painting, whether it's writing, whether it's sculpting, whether it's drawing, whether it's cooking. Cooking is an art form. Baking is, as well as designing clothes. Clothing is an expression. There's so many different things that humans could be doing creatively, and yet as a society, we don't often encourage that. We're told to kind of let it go as we get older, and that's not cool. And I think that's one of the reasons why I stayed stuck, just personally for me, stuck in jobs and dead-end careers that didn't really offer me the same creative outlet that I was searching for my entire life, which was to be a writer and to just be creative. And I get to do that now, and I'm thankful for it every single day. I really am. But enough about me. This is about you and this card, and creativity is a part of your true nature, and that's what this card is telling you, okay? So don't be afraid to surrender to the creative projects that both scare but excite you too, and to find a way to weave beauty back into your everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present. And the next card is the Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. Sounds breathtakingly beautiful. The Seas of Mintanka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mintankans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. Well, all right, Capricorn. The next cards that I have for you, I pulled in terms of love. And it doesn't necessarily have to pinpoint a relationship. It's for everybody. So, what messages do these cards have for my Capricorns? First one is rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Absolutely. I can't stress enough how much we need to take breaks in our life. We're not machines. And I know that unfortunately our society has gotten dangerously close to treating human beings like fucking cyborgs. But we're not that. Sorry, we're not. And we never will be. We're human beings. But we're also spirits having a human experience. We need rest. The human body needs to rest. We are all at our best when we are balanced. Love yourself and the people in your life enough to create an environment that allows everyone the opportunity to take care of their needs. When we are rested, we are at our best and able to fully appreciate all that life has to offer. Absolutely. When we're going constantly, we're miserable. We're absolutely miserable. I have been at the point where I have been so tired from so many things that I was doing, whether it was job related or personal, that I just wanted to cry. I wanted to cry and I wanted to sleep. And nobody likes feeling like that. It's just an awful place to be in, spiritually and physically. And another message that they want you to hear for this week is be willing to express your love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love, which is so true. You have to love yourself. Love yourself. The love that you're seeking is already within yourself, but you just have to find it and start nurturing that. And it will grow and grow and grow. And we are truly loving individuals. Taking time to express love to others helps them realize that they are supported and loved. And as we practice this custom, it helps us to become more loving. Once we desire to become a more loving person, it is easier to recognize opportunities to be loving. And before we go, I always like to look at my lovely Therapets cards because I am a huge animal lover. Yes, cats are my spirit animal. I absolutely adore them and connect with them. However, I feel that way for all animals. I've just always been the type of person that can attract animals. It doesn't matter. And I love them to bits. And they are truly innocent souls on this planet that don't have enough people fighting for them or their rights or their pain and suffering. And they want you to know, this lovely jellyfish, that it's okay to float along. It's okay to just be. Sometimes you're just in a state of mind where you're just here. You're not necessarily thriving or surviving. You're just here. And that's okay. Because this adorable little bunny wants you to know that it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to be scared. you will succeed in spite of these feelings. Because let me tell you something, even though these cards are setting you up for a groundbreaking, transformational week and beyond, not just this week, but beyond, if you use this energy correctly, your life will change. And it can make you feel uncomfortable and scared. But despite how you're feeling and the fear, which is false evidence appearing real, if you know, you know, that's okay. That's okay. Fake it till you make it. Use loving words with yourself. Stop the negative self-talk in your mind. Just zip it. Don't keep feeding the negative. Feed the positive, and change will happen. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. Again, I love doing these readings for people. This is my gift to you. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated with you, if some things did and some things didn't, that's okay. These are general readings. It's not tailored just for you or me. It's for all of us Cappies, okay? But hopefully the message behind the cards will be helpful and bring you some hope and cheering up and give you the swift kick in the butt that you need to move forward with what you want. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to catch new videos. My goal, as I'm doing this 90-day challenge with myself as I try to resurrect this channel and move it in the direction that I want it to go, is to bring you fresh content every single week. Can't do it every day, at least not yet, but every week is what I'm striving for. So, subscribe so that you can get the notifications. All right. And I will talk to you soon, my Cappies. Bye.